Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Andy in Singapore. For today's video, we're going to take a very quick look at the new and updated Citizen Promaster diver. So this is the NY0040, and this is one of the older design that's been upgraded and updated with a newer movement, the 8204, which is now a hacking and hand-winded, and also they've added this new beautiful looking sunburst blue dial here, deep sunburst blue dial. So the Promaster NY0040 here has that signature Citizen diver look. And again, this look draws differing opinions. All right, so there are those who think that this is the ugliest dive watch, and there are some who really warm up to this look here, the signature look with the bits of Wolverine claws at various points along this bezel here. The NY0040 is a JDM model available from our boutique at around 390 Singapore dollars. Thank you very much, our boutique, for loaning me all these watches for my videos. So the watch here has got a larger case size of 42mm diameter. So, you know, on paper you will seem like a giant, but they've got clever bits over here, such as the curve in at the mid case. Alright, so these things really make a big difference when it comes to wearability and the looks on your wrist. Total thickness here is about 13mm. Alright, not too shabby. I've seen plenty of dive watches, they go up to about 15mm, but this is kept at 13, and you've got this really nice scalloping or beveling inwards that makes it look less like a slab-sided design. We've got a lug width of 20mm, so you can definitely change out to other types of dive straps, and I think it's still going to look really good. That being said, the stock strap here is some sort of a urethane strap. I don't think it's rubber, it's very stiff. L to L distance here is 46.4mm. Alright, and again, this is going to help in terms of wearability because it is rather short. You can see that the lugs are much shorter with the rubber strap sitting so near the case. There is in fact no gap, and the rubber strap is, you know, pressing against the case. So here you can see from the wrist shot that it is not an overly big dive watch, and there's very little lug overhang or protrusion to speak of. Alright, so it's not overly big, and it's got a dial that's very, very legible, okay, even from afar. But have a look here at this rubber strap tail end. Alright, the rubber strap is too long. I think it comes in at around 135 for the long end, and I think it will be a good idea to switch out, alright, to a more suitable strap for those who are smaller wristed. So in terms of build quality, I would say this is a decently built watch for its price. Alright, this one comes in at just under 400 Singapore dollars, and this is exactly what you expect. And you've got a very mushy bezel. Alright, the clicks here feel very spongy, and overall in terms of finishing and all that's very, very basic. But this is indeed an ISO rated diver, rated to 200 meters, and I think the main point of this model will be this beautiful looking sunburst blue dial. Alright, and of course it's got this left hand drive crown here, LHD they call it, and the crown operation is really smooth. Right, the crown is big and offers plenty of grip, and I think, you know, for those who are looking for an entry-level diver to knock about as a daily beater and all that, this could be a very good choice. Here's a look at the loom shot of the Citizen Promaster NY0040. So very bright loom, right up there with Seiko Lumi Bright standards. You know what, I'm very impressed with this one here. Glows very nicely, brightly and evenly. Alright, so again, this goes to show that in the loom game, Citizen is right up there. So here's a quick size comparison between the NY0040 versus some of my diver watch in the studio with me today. So as mentioned earlier, it is not an overly big diver, but at 42mm case size, you can see it is much larger than the BB58, much thicker as well. Alright, so I wouldn't say this is a mid-size diver, it is a large-size diver. But when placed against my Solar Tuna, right, it does look much smaller now. We're talking about 42 versus 46, 47mm, so the difference is there, alright, it is evident. So in summary, I would think this is a really good new addition in terms of movement upgrades, in this case to the 8204 movement, which is hacking and hand winding, but not too sure if Citizen could have added a sapphire crystal to this watch, because at the moment it still sports a mineral crystal. I do understand that some actual divers, they prefer mineral glass because it is less prone to shattering. But I think most of us collecting these watches, they are just, you know, doing test diving and shopping at the malls and all that. So I think a sapphire crystal would be a useful upgrade to this model. Hope you like this quick review video. This is Andy in Singapore. I'll see you soon for more watch review videos together with George and Pixie. Signing off for now. Bye bye.